Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing CR-1 and IR-1 visas. That's visas, immigrant spouse visas for immigrant spouses from Thailand that are looking to go to the United States, presumably with an American husband or wife, but at the same time we could be talking about spouses of lawful permanent residents in the United States, etc. So recently there was news that we were going to be dealing with a new threshold for financial support. Basically, the so-called public charge rule was going to be changed rather dramatically under this administration, and it was going to basically heighten the threshold for proving up an ability to support a spouse in the United States, specifically showing that that person was not likely to become a public charge. More recently, there has been an injunction against that rule change. That injunction actually, there's, I believe, 4 injunctions currently in place in federal courts in the United States. One specifically that I was just reading basically has enjoined the rule from being imposed, and it is also stated that even if the injunction is overturned, it cannot be overturned retroactively. It would only be overturned, if overturned, it would only make whatever happens come into force thereafter. How exactly that's going to play out remains to be seen, but good sort of mental note to keep on hand is that, it's not going to be, or at least presumably it's not going to be imposed retroactively. It leaves us in kind of a gray area, sort of a limbo, if you will, as to where exactly this leaves us. I think it's a good idea for those who are processing cases to keep in the back of their mind that it's very likely that this could eventually be imposed. We could ultimately see this go up to a higher court, having the lower court's injunctions overturned, may even go all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court may overturn it. They may also not overturn it. So it remains to be seen exactly what's going to happen, but keep in the back of one's mind that it's very possible that ultimately these rules could come roaring back, or these new rules, I should say. That being stated, there's also a little bit of there's something of a good question with respect to how this exactly applies to consular officers abroad. I think the general rules are still in place, but again, they have the doctrine of consular absolutism or consular non-reviewability, which allows them to make factual findings in a much more discretionary manner compared to officers in the United States who are dealing with things over there, dealing with the immigration process over there. At the end of the day, I think as long as the injunction holds, I think everybody is probably still at least conceptually locked into the prior framework. But that being said, it doesn't keep people from sort of thinking about the new framework and the spirit of that, etc. So how exactly this is going to play out in this interim period, it's going to be interesting to see. That stated, not having the injunction probably would be worse for some families than having it. So on the whole, I think that the injunction is a benefit for those who are looking to bring their spouse or other loved ones into the United States. We hope you found this video insightful. For those of you who are interested, we're trying to make videos to provide up-to-date information as soon as this information comes out. And for that reason, it may be a good idea to go ahead and click the bell button, the bell icon below, to go ahead and be updated as these videos come out, as you can go ahead and be apprised of the legal situation as it evolves.